There is an easy checkmate in 6 moves here for white. Yes, easy. Anyone can solve it, even if you are 1500. And I will tell you 2 hints in order to solve it. You will put him in a zugzwang, which means he can't move his king anywhere. And number 2, you will sacrifice your knight to checkmate. So can you solve it? So pause the video and try to solve it. If you take the pawn in c5, he will play a5 and attacking your knight now. And after you move your knight, that's a stalemate and a draw. And if you moved your king, he will just take the knight and black will win. If you take the pawn in a6, he will play his king to a5 attacking your knight. So you must move your knight and he will run from b6 and there is no checkmate in 6 moves. So the only move to put him in a zugzwang here is to take the d6 with knight. Because he can't move his king to a5, his only move is to play the a5 pawn. Now you have only one move with knight to complete the trick. If you play the knight to b8, he will play c6 and right now he is in a zugzwang. If you take the pawn, that's a stalemate. If you try to move your knight to e6 to do a checkmate here, that's again a stalemate. And if you take the pawn in c5, that's a stalemate. And the only way for you is to play the king to c3 and he will run from b5 and there is no checkmate in 6 moves. So knight b8 also is not right. If you play the knight to e5, to play your knight to d3 and then knight to c5, the same scenario that he will play the c6, and whenever you do it will be a stalemate here, which you are forced to move your king and he will run and there is no checkmate in 6 moves. The only move for you here to complete it, to do a checkmate, is to play your knight to a7. Now he can't move his king anywhere, he is forced to play the pawn to c6. And I told you, you have to sacrifice your knight in order to do a checkmate in 6 moves. So that's your only chance to sacrifice your knight to b5. Because here now black don't have any move instead of taking your knight and a king check, which you are forced to take the c5 pawn with king, and right now black can't move anything instead of b4, and here white have only one move to do a checkmate. Can you find it? The only move, king c4. Black can't do any move instead of moving the b3 pawn, and b3 checkmate with pawn. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video and thank you everyone for watching.